I know you didn't quit playing banjo or anything, and I know, but you did kind of stop making banjo albums for a while and started focusing
Exactly.
more on slide guitar and
Yeah, it
songwriting
started with slide guitar because I remember it was the mid '90s, and there was some things in the music business, the scene that I was in, that changed, and I didn't become suddenly jaded, but something just made me realize I needed to reevaluate what I really wanted to do. I'm not going to name names, but
Sure.
I remember moving back to California, discovering Ry Cooder,
Hmm.
and remembering that every time I'd heard slide guitar, it just felt like home to me. And
Yeah.
so I approached it the same way I did banjo. I dug through influences of my heroes and learned tunes that everything I could. I took hours a day and would just work things out. By some of the old masters, Blind Willie Johnson and Skip James and whoever I might have heard
Yeah.
playing a slide.
Yeah.
And from there started writing tunes that were influenced by all the music I was into up until that point on both banjo and guitar. And that's when I
Hmm.
created an album that is called Roll My Blues Away. And that's the first time, that's around the time I met Kelly Joe Phelps too. Jamie was talking about earlier. And we decided to do a couple of gigs together, and I asked him to sing a couple songs on that album, and it was one of the funnest albums I've made. Not just working with him, but everyone. It was like I felt this freedom to just do whatever I wanted to musically. I didn't feel like I had to please anyone in the bluegrass field or the blues field or anything. It
Hmm.
was just like I just want to make this album of these tunes I wrote, and
Yeah.
that kind of started the next step, the next phase of my career. I moved to Boulder, Colorado, started my own band, and started exploring musically, just trying different things, mostly instrumentally, and then started pestering my audience with a vocal song every set. Because that's the only way I knew how to learn
Yeah.
was to do it in front of people, because I had to make a living playing music. So
Hmm.
eventually I started to sing more and more from here, and then
Right.
eventually the songwriting came when I started getting more into reading and writing some poetry and reading different authors I really enjoyed and paying more close attention to the words I was reading, and the songwriting happened.